they can hear me well or at all. No, I didn't actually. Okay, guys. So let's get started. Sorry, I am in Europe now, like meeting some VC funds, traveling around. So I got the time confused a bit. So a bit under the weather. I have to travel a lot by car, and it's kind of like tiring. Yeah, but otherwise, everything is moving forward, as you know. So last week, what happened last week? Yeah, finally, buyback. Our miners community was really helpful and full of understanding of the situation. So the miners community, the leaders, the stakers have voted for the feature 19 that implemented buyback for XTM and also dollar treasury funding. And it started yesterday, actual buyback. And how it works, every several blocks, 1/3 of inflation is used to buy back XTM and burn it. Essentially sending it back to the original contract. And also 1/3 goes to the DAO. And today, so this follow-up event, today, Wave's DAO interface was launched. It's pretty simple. It requires some developments because after the first settlement, which will happen in 1 month, additional functionality should be added there. Because the first run was kind of like trial one, so most of the treasury was donated. It was like XTN donation. And now the trick was to include the inflation there. So this is what we have been working on. The full functionality will be live, I think, after the first settlement, when you will be able to maybe add more funds to the treasury, cash out your LP tokens and such. So I think, yes, this is great step forward finally for Waves. Now we are on the right track, I think, because as you understand, now Waves is used to buy back XTM, and XTM was the root of all the problems we had, and a lot of people have it. A lot of like various stakers have XTM still, various holders, various users, various victims, whatever you call them. So yeah, and XTM needs to be bought back to resolve all those issues. And this process has started, and it won't stop until the problem is resolved. So we are on the right track. We might move forward not too fast, but we are on the right track, and it's important. Now it would be, of course, good to resolve the problem with depacked WX tokens. That should require some increase in fees, I guess, maybe some successful interaction with VCs. I'm on it, as you know, as I told you at the beginning. There is some progress with VCs. I can't announce it today, but this week it will be announced, because they have to, maybe we have to make some kind of press release, and I can't just tell you, so it has to be done in an official way. It's a good step forward. It's not like resolving everything in one shot, but it's something that we can work with. Regarding the WX problem, I have some more ideas, which should actually increase the fees which are used to buy back those depacked tokens. So stay tuned, please. I can't tell you when, but we are working because we need to resolve this. But at least we are on the right track with XTN now. Yeah, this is like, in a nutshell, this is what is happening. What else, actually? A lot of other things, but let's just, ask me the questions. But accusations, threats, whatever. And it's nice to see more than 1,000 members in this chat. It's growing. You can't kill the fun, and I like it actually. So one day this chat will become something big, I think. Totally unmoderated, anything goes. I think this is the way it should work. Freedom of speech is important, as Elon says, but he's bullshitting completely. But I'm telling you the truth. Freedom of speech is an important thing. So let's just plot as much as we want. So please ask me the questions you have. When Waves buy back, it has started. Waves. No. When Waves buy back, I don't know. Maybe you can buy back some Waves. I wouldn't mind, if somebody bought back some Waves and maybe gave it to the treasury, to Waves DAO treasury. Irish father. Hi, man. As far as I understand, is Irish. Don't know what loud is. Maybe loud. Like, should we get into Waves now? Tell us, there will be a little pump and dump. Man, I'm not pumping and dumping. Please believe me. Believe me. I don't. Better to go ahead against the fund. Have you talked about sponsoring teams through DAO? Yeah, so the teams will be coming up with their proposals starting from the next week. So I can tell you what's going to be happening, and it's it's not a secret because we don't have any secrets from the community. It's very important, I think, not to have any secrets. So what's going to be happening, we will come up with a proposal for the Node team, the team that develops Waves 2.0, and it will involve a new token, actually. Yeah. So it's going to be a fee token in the future L2 network. There is some pretty intricate setup, which also includes XTN somehow. We should also help XTN situation even better than buyback. It's not maybe it's not gonna be another buyback, because buyback is very important, but it will also help XTN situation. And the Node team will come up with this proposal next week, because we have to fund it. So, and all the funding should go through the DAO now. And actually, what else do we have to cover? Most of the teams that were active on Waves, more or less core teams, have gotten some DAO funds, and they're good at least for some time until they launch their tokens or something. So marketing problem will have to be resolved. And to do that, I'll start Ambassador DAO next week as well. Basically, if you want to participate in promoting Waves, you will be able to participate in the DAO as a decision maker, or you can actually donate some funds to the treasury. And it's not non-profit, it is actually for profit. Because the idea is the marketing team will promote the projects, and in return, they will be receiving project tokens. And actually, for example, they have to do an airdrop. They drop 80% of the tokens that the team gave them, the project team, and they keep 20% for themselves. as actual compensation for their efforts. And those tokens are sold, and the team is funded, and some dividend is paid to ambassador DAO participants. And ambassadors help do the airdrop, like raise awareness and such. So this is a basic idea. I'll out in more detail, and I'll next week. Yeah, sorry. Some bad connection here, but I think I'm back. And that's it. And another thing that we have to WX, I think we be one way or another, I will resolve this. So more or less everything is covered now. Now we have to move forward as an ecosystem. Hope you, the little fathers, are going to help us with this. So I'm back, guys. Yeah, bad connection. I don't know why. Some bad Wi-Fi in the hotel. I hope I wasn't. I didn't bore you too much. Yeah. Is it really bad or is it okay? Because people suggest that I turn the video off, but yes, there's some bad connection, guys. Maybe I'll just shut down the video. Yeah. Should be good. Yeah. Okay, you won't see my pretty face anymore. Suffer. Yeah, it's Starbucks. It's like, it's not, I'm not even in the Starbucks. It's like a Starbucks outside, you know, like I'm catching Wi-Fi from a Starbucks outside of the place I'm in. You know? Repeat the last 3 minutes. I'm gonna bore you to death. So yeah, give me more questions. I think everybody is a bit under the weather, or the weather is very nice everywhere you are, guys. Like we're in the middle of summer. The weather is very nice in Europe. I have around 1,000 DAI in collateral on Virus, and that I think it is possible to pay back the collateral, actually. And I think the problem is DAI has been burned, gateway tokens. So probably new DAI should be issued. But you can try to contact support and they might help you, because I helped with a similar situation recently. Where is XTN from buyback going to? It's going back to the smart contract, and people are kind of like worried that it's not been burned, but I think it's actually a burn process as well, you know. So, and they suggest that we should actually burn all XTN in the smart contract, including XTN that was not issued. It probably can be done, but the issue is what if sometime in future all the excess XTN has been burned, and in this case XTN should work as an index asset, and potentially you would need to be able to issue more, and if we burn it all, there's going to be a problem. So if you have some solution to this, let me know. Yeah. So in any case, new issuance is stopped now. You can't issue new XTN. You can only burn it, that is, send it back to the smart contract. And since no a new XTN can be issued, it is equivalent to being burned, basically. Glitch around the corner. I don't think but you can track it. So just if you can come up with some idea how we can burn all the outstanding XTN in the smart contract. I mean, like there is some 1 trillion. Please share. So, I provided waves to viewers at the beginning of system. No, it's not gone. There is the proposal that was accepted by the community to allow people to return the borrowed funds within 1 month, and after that, the bad debt will be assumed. And there is some XTN back in it, and that XTN will be used to basically cover the bad debt that will remain in the system. So this is a plan for virus V1. You're skipping the question. Which one? This new token is going through. No, there's not going to be any IDO for the new token. It's not going to work like that. Actually, it's going to be just a token that miners can receive for supporting the L2. When buyback USDT WXG and BTC WXG, it's ongoing but very slowly because the fees are low. So this is what I can tell you now. Now we either have to come up with some funds from VCs probably, or increase the volumes. I think both things are doable, and we are working on both. Amazing GIF of Vitalik. He's a very nice guy. XTN and waves are related to each other. Yes, XTN is backed by waves currently, but there is some excess XTN that is unbacked, and people still have it. So we have to buy back that unbacked XTN with waves. In this way, people will be able to exit their XTN positions and probably be at least not too mad at us. Is there any plan to reduce annual inflation? For now, no. I think we shouldn't increase it, of course, but I think the current inflation is okay because it helps us resolve XTN situation, and also it helps us launch Waves DAO. So for now, it's not so huge actually, so it's pretty low. It's just 4% per year, and it's not a huge inflation. In future, when we don't have all those issues, I think it can be decreased, and the miners vote for it. So they can choose to increase it through voting or decrease it, basically. So it's decentralized as it should be. Yeah, so let's see how it goes. Are the neutrino contracts locked, so it makes it same as burning? Yes, you can say so, actually. You can't just take XTN out of the contract. XTN contract is updatable. Yes, actually. So if you think that it's a big problem, Okay, let us think how we can do that in such a way that nobody has more reasons to flood. Okay, come up with some solution. Galka is here. Galka in the house. What's fucking next week? There could be a glitch with the contract. Yeah, sure. Yeah. When buyback USDT WXG, it's happening, but slow. There is a project that will be launched to accompany my AMAs, and it's gonna be interesting in its own right. From Vitaly here, actually. So we were not able to launch it for this AMA, but I think it's gonna be fun. Yeah. So sorry, probably it's my fault because I had a lot of things to do. But I think by the next AMA we will have some fun activity during the AMA. Yeah. Galka, what's your problem? Why are you angry? Tell us. When rule 34, which rule is that? Swap and buy swap and buy back from the market are the same thing to influence the price. Yes, it's the same. Actually, it doesn't matter whether you buy it from the pool or from the market. The effect should be the same, actually. Yeah, I know this problem. And if you can't pay your V1 virus debt, I think you can reach out to me or to the support. I helped some people. Can you repeat what upcoming next week? L2 token I shared in the node chat plan. Did you see it actually? I actually got some positive feedback from the community, from the miners community. And next week, I hope to publish this plan for everyone, not only for the miners. No core team, like that one always call. Ambassador DAO will help us with general marketing for Waves and for all Waves projects, because it has to be funded as well. What can you leak about the VCs already? Not much, actually. It's not like something major, but I think we have made a nice step with some VC funds, and I think some other steps might follow. We got to start with something, and this will be announced next week because they want to make a proper press release. Voice is crackling. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm just this is my voice, which is crackling. Connection drop again. Yeah, bad Wi-Fi. Sorry. Can you hear me? Let me switch to mobile. Wait. Wait. I'm switching to mobile network now. But it's not really helping. I'm sorry. Mobile internet is not good either. Yeah. You're right. my Irish friend, I'm not even in a Starbucks. They did not let me in. I have to stay outside, just catching Wi-Fi from different establishments. Waves has 500 million volume at Binance Futures. There is a lot of volume for Waves. I think Waves is like top 10 token for volume, which is, I don't know, good or bad, but this is a fact. Although currently it's not even top 100 coin, which I don't care about. But the volume is huge. It's like, I checked yesterday, actually. I opened CoinMarketCap, like maybe first time in months, because there is something like strange with the volume. I felt that, and the volume was around 400 million, I guess. So, which is quite impressive for such a shit coin as Waves. It's not my words, of course. People, fathers, are saying that on Twitter. No, I think people love trading Waves, and it's a very old coin, so people have a lot of Waves, and they are used to trading Waves. So, and it's almost everywhere. You have it on Binance, you have it on Korean exchanges, and people love to gamble on those exchanges. I don't like it, but it's okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't use CodeMarketCap, but I never used anything else. So, I know only CoinMarketCap. So if I use some tracker or aggregator, I use CoinMarketCap. Send me some money, CoinMarketCap, for your promotion. When can you tell us about on and off ramp through banking? Yeah, you should ask Pepe team what they are doing with fiat integration now. I think they have some other tasks at the moment. So I think they're integrating Tron now, basically to be able to bring USDT from Tron to Wave ecosystem. And the next focus is Bitcoin, because we need Bitcoin again. And I think there is a good niche for them, because you don't really have decentralized wrapped Bitcoin at the moment. There was RAN BTC, as far as I can remember, but they were damaged by Alameda situation, because Alameda was an investor. So I can't see them anymore, and basically don't have decentralized BTC, as far as I can see. Maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I checked in MetaMask and it have WBTC, but it's like centralized and it works through exchanges. So you don't have decentralized BTC, and the team is going to implement it. So it might be a very nice product in its own right, and it might be very good for Pepe team. So the focus is on Tron and BTC, and that's why I think fiat integration is not a priority now, but it should be there after that, after BTC, I guess. And maybe also they will integrate on, this Russian chain from Telegram, which has a pretty sizable community, so probably it makes sense to bring them to Waves. There are plans to organize a peer-to-peer market on WX. Probably yes, but it's not the priority. So if you Actually, if you are very interested in this, you probably can help us. Yeah. Tommy is a node. Yeah, a node is not here, kind of like, where is he? Yeah, can we see the transactions? Just track it on the blockchain, man. It's very simple. Actually, I can give you the handle. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, this contract is triggered, and it sends XTN back to XTN contract. And why XTN burn is not a normal takes burn? If you really want it, I think we can implement it, so, but I think the same thing, so probably it was easier to implement for the team, and that's why it was done this way. But if you really want to burn it, it's doable as well, but it's probably going to be more costly. Okay, guys, I can hear you. Okay, let me think what I can do. Like, it's exactly the same, as you understand, but maybe it makes sense to prevent some kind of fraud, so let me think. Okay, I'll talk to the team. But as I said, it's exactly the same thing, like exactly, 100% the same. No, it's not, and it goes back to the contract, man. Yeah, you're right, Galk. You might be right. Let me think. Yeah. Will robots take over the world? Hopefully they will. I have very high hopes for robots, actually. I think they're very kind and they will be very good, And all bad things that people are saying about robots, about AI, is just human propaganda, And the robots are very gentle, kind, thoughtful, and nice in general, So this is my thinking here. Yeah. I would rather see you burn it manually every day. I got you, man. Let me think about it. I'm not refusing this idea, but we need to think, because it's the same thing that we have now. But okay, let's maybe think how we can do some kind of explicit burn. I'll get back to you with this. Yeah. Burning is not like, well, what do you mean by burning, actually? No, like, you're right. Casanova is right. This is the Ethereum way, more or less, because exactly, this is the Ethereum way. We did it the Ethereum way, not the Waves way. My fingers, yeah, okay. No glitches. 5 fingers. Where can you see any glitches? 5 fingers, not 6, not 4. Not true. Okay, guys. I think actually sticky fingers, no, they're fine. Yeah, I think I replied to most of your questions. So what's going to happen next week? I launch Ambassador DAO. This is going to be a marketing DAO for Waves ecosystem, because we need to cover the marketing part in the DAO. Also, we will come up with a proposal for the protocol core team, and some other teams will be making proposals for the DAO treasury, as far as I understand. At least a couple teams are waiting. We're waiting for the Waves DAO to launch. And we have some good projects in the community waiting for funding. What else? Next week. Yeah, some VC announcement will happen. Like, definitely. And maybe something else. Okay. My focus now is on Waves 2.0 and probably Ambassador DAO and WX, because WX team is not covered. And we need to understand how we fund the development of WX. So these are the three things that I'm focusing on. Basically, no team, marketing, and WX. Otherwise, guys, thank you for your support. I think this week was pretty good because of the buyback thing started. So we are on the right track. Let's just stick to it. Let's not just go off the right track. Let's move forward. And a lot of interesting things are ahead, So many different things can be done. I'm really excited, really, because I hope that we get to do all those things that we can do in future. Thank you, guys. I love you all. Power to the people who ride on waves. I wish you a very nice summer week. Hope it's not too hot where you are and not cold. So I love you all, guys. Have a nice weekend. Till next time.